Hello and welcome to the SalesNexus email marketing training. In this video, we will cover the 3 key steps to sending your first email marketing campaign. This will include creating a lookup, creating an email template, and creating and beginning a campaign. Before we start training, let's briefly discuss the requirements needed to send emails in SalesNexus. The first thing is to make sure to fill out your company profile information. This includes your company name, address, phone number, and web address. For security and legal reasons, this information must be filled out before sending bulk emails. Next, the DKIM must be set up in both SalesNexus and in the DNS settings managed by your domain provider. Setting up the DKIM in SalesNexus enhances your email deliverability by verifying that your messages are genuinely from your domain, thereby reducing the likelihood of them being marked as spam. Lastly, you must have contacts either created in SalesNexus or imported using the import tool. After importing contacts, the list can be cleansed to verify contact emails are valid. Cleansing the list is for your own convenience and not a required step. However, it is incredibly handy to know which emails are validated prior to sending your first email campaign. For a detailed walkthrough of any of these requirements, please refer to SalesNexus's official knowledge base at salesnexus.com/support. Please reach out to support if you have any problems or questions about setting up your SalesNexus account to start creating your own email marketing campaigns. Now that we've got the requirements out of the way, let's start with creating a lookup to gather the list of contacts that we want to send emails to. In the top menu under Contacts, click Create a Lookup. In the Create Lookup screen, you can search within all contacts within your system or contacts assigned to a specific record manager, defined here in My Contacts dropdown. You can narrow down further by setting parameter values for up to 8 different contact fields. Once you have configured your lookup, click Search. All the contacts that match your criteria will display at the bottom of the screen where you can verify the lookup. Click Make this my lookup to use this as our working list of contacts that we want to email. You can also save this lookup to be used in future campaigns by clicking the Save button at the top. Click the lookup name and save. Let's create the email template that will be sent to these contacts. From the top menu, you can click on Campaigns, then Email Templates. Once you're here, you will see all the pre-designed templates that are available in SalesNexus for you to start with. You may also start from scratch with a text-only template, or you can use AI to write an email for you. For a quick demonstration of this feature, we will let AI write the email. You will need to put in at least a 35-word description of what you want the email to say, and then you can click the Generate Email button. Once your email is generated, you can click Save for Later or Save as Template and Edit. Let's click the Save as Template and Edit button, shall we? This is our email template editor. This page is where you can make adjustments to any template. On the right side of the screen, there are different content blocks that can be added to the template. If you want to insert images or text, you can drag and drop the block into your email template. When you select a block in your email template, the properties for that block will be displayed on the right side of the screen. The Delete and Duplicate buttons are in the bottom right corner of the selected content block. You may also move the content block by clicking and dragging the directional arrows on the right side of the block. For this example, we are going to edit the text, update the logo, add a link to an image, and add a button to customize. When you click into the text in the text block, you can add and remove text and make format changes utilizing the pop-up toolbar. We will remove these AI-generated headings, some spacing, and we will make this line of text bold and italicized. You can also add custom data into your text with merge tags. Here, we will insert a merge tag to add the contact's first name and another merge tag to the signature of this email. You can highlight the text you want to replace and click the Merge Tag button. In the Add Contact field dropdown, select the first name field. In the signature, we will do the same process, except this time we will select from the Add My Record field dropdown to add data from our user profile. We also want to replace the default logo with our logo. To do that, we will click on the logo image block, and on the right side of the screen under Image Properties, we can click on the Change Image button. Assuming that there are no images in your account already, you can upload an image from your computer. Once uploaded, click Insert. You'll be brought back to your email template where you can make edits to the image we just uploaded. By default, the image will automatically be sized based on the width of your email template. If you want to adjust the size of your image, you can switch off the auto width and use the slider bar to size the image to your liking. You can also align the image left, right, or center with the bounds of the image block. Alternative text can be added that pops up when your mouse hovers over the image, or it will display the text when the image does not load. For example, a poor internet connection. If you want your contact to open a link when they click the image, enter the URL here. Be sure to include HTTP or HTTPS in your URL. The last thing to add to this example is a Sign Up Now button. Under Content, we will click and drag the button into our template and change the text to Sign Up Now. Under Content Properties, we can insert any link into the URL box and change the color of the button. After edits have been made to a template, you can use the forward and backward arrows to incrementally undo or redo changes. Alternatively, you can view your edit history and return to any previous edit to continue from that point. Please note that the autosave feature is only for the current editing session and does not fully save the email template in the system. After all edits have been made to your template, make sure to click the Save button. This ensures that any edits made or links added are properly saved. Now that all edits have been made, we can preview the template by going over to Actions and selecting Preview. From here, you can view what your email will look like on both desktop and mobile devices. You may also select Send Test under Actions to send yourself an email using this template. To duplicate this template, you can select the Save as Template option. Here you can give the duplicate template a new name, and after hitting Save, it will open the new email template in the editor. Make a few changes to the new template and hit Save. Email templates can be used to send single emails to an individual contact. However, adding an email template to a campaign gives you more automation features and metrics when sending out more than one email. Let's add our email template to a campaign. Above the Save button, click Start Campaign with this template. In the pop-up window, put in the subject line for this template and the name of your campaign. Campaign names are internal and cannot be seen by your contacts. Click Next to create a campaign. Another way is to create a campaign from scratch and then add your email template by going to Campaigns and Create Campaign. In the top left is where you add the name of the campaign. Then under Add, clicking the drop-down will show all the actions that can be added to the campaign. For now, we will select Email then Add. On this screen, we can define a few things about this email that are particular to this campaign. At the top, you can define who you want the email to be from. Select between the current user, the contacts record manager, or you can select a specific user in your system. Next, you can choose how many days after the campaign starts when the email should be sent. If you want to be notified in SalesNexus on who opened the email and what links they clicked within the email, select the Notifications drop-down and check Enable Open Notification and/or Enable Click Notification. Because clicks are a more accurate way of knowing whether someone is actually interested, we recommend only checking Enable Click Notification. All open and click activities are logged in SalesNexus regardless of whether or not you want to be notified. An email can also be sent to you with click and contact information by checking Enable Email Click Notification. Select this checkbox if you do not want emails to be sent on the weekend. Now we can add the subject line and select the email template we need to add by typing in the template name. Once all that is set up, click Save and your email template will be added to the campaign with all the settings displayed. If you only want to send one email in this campaign, click Save Campaign Only and the campaign is ready to start. But let's say we want one email to send today and another email with a different template to send 5 days from now. We can add another email, input 5 into number of days after start date, adjust settings as needed, put in our new subject line, find the template we want, and save. This campaign is now configured to send 2 emails. Before starting the campaign, you can optionally configure 2 notable settings. In SalesNexus, you can manage multiple subscription lists to define whether contacts can unsubscribe from a campaign. Most users can simply use the default subscription list. If you would like to allow recipients to opt out of marketing emails, but still receive important account updates, first create additional subscription lists in Campaigns, Manage Subscription, then you can choose the appropriate subscription list here. Under Second Tier Campaign, you can select another campaign to automatically switch contacts to if they have interacted and shown interest with one of the emails in this campaign. This is a great way to automate your marketing funnel and personalize the communication experience per contact. Click Save Campaign Only once everything is added. There are 2 ways to add contacts and begin a campaign. Either click Save and Begin Campaign from here, or in the top menu under Campaigns, click Add to Campaign. At the top of this screen, search for the campaign that was just created by typing in the campaign name. This will pull in all the details and settings of that campaign. If you had clicked Save and Begin Campaign instead, the campaign you were working on would automatically be added without searching. Set the start date to when you want to begin this campaign. By default, it is today's date. The exact time of day can be set here as well. You can distribute the campaign over a series of dates by setting an end date. This will divide the contacts in the lookup evenly across these dates. For example, if you have 100 contacts in your lookup being distributed across 5 days, the first 20 contacts will get their first email today and their second email 5 days from then. The next batch of 20 will receive their first email tomorrow and their second email 5 days from that date, and so on. At the bottom is where you determine which contacts are being added. You can use your current lookup, the current contact last viewed, or any saved lookups by selecting from the drop-down menu. You can also select based on tags or groups. Then click Add to Campaign. The confirmation screen will summarize how many recipients and the start date. After clicking Yes, your campaign has officially begun. To view the progress of your campaign, go to any contact that was just added in your lookup. We will click Return to Contact. On the right side of Contact Details, select the Activities tab. This shows all the tasks that will be executed for this contact. We can see the 2 emails that we set up for this campaign and the exact time and date they will be sent. When the contact receives or interacts with one or both emails, that information will be stored under the Notes tab. To view an overall report for a campaign, go to the top menu under Campaigns, click View Campaigns, and click the magnifying glass on the campaign you want to see. This graph gives a visual representation of the number of opens, clicks, opt-outs, and bounces. By default, the bottom gives a list of contacts that have opened your email. However, you can change the list by clicking the Filter drop-down and selecting one of the actions. For example, you want to reach out to all the people that clicked on your email by either calling them or adding them to another campaign. Change the filter to Clicks, and this will update the list of the contacts that performed this action. Either the whole list can be made your new lookup, or you can checkmark the contacts from this list individually, then click Make Lookup, and select either Make Checked My Lookup or Make All Contacts Lookup. Then you can view the lookup by going to the top menu under Contacts and click View Lookup. Here you can make individual calls or add this lookup to another campaign. Thank you for joining us in the SalesNexus email marketing training. We've covered the essential steps to launch a successful email campaign, starting with creating a lookup of your target contacts, building customized email templates, and setting up and initiating your campaign. We also explored how to track and analyze campaign metrics to measure your success and optimize future campaigns. With these tools and strategies, you're ready to connect with your audience more effectively and drive meaningful results for your business. If you have any questions or need further assistance, our support team is here to help. Happy emailing!